This is a tutorial all about Powerclip. Powerclip is an effect in Corel Draw, and let me demonstrate what Powerclip means. Okay, so if I have a photograph here and I want it to be inside a container, a shape, or a text, here's what you do. Let's start with the shape. So you click on ellipse tool. Let's say I want to make a circle here and then put that photograph inside the circle. So I click on ellipse or F7, and then I make, if you want to make a perfect circle, you hold on control and then click and drag. That will make a perfect circle. And then click on the photograph and you go to effects, Powerclip, place inside the container, and the container is the circle. So you go to the edge of the circle and click, and there you go. So that's the concept of Powerclip. Now, since it has an outline, you can change the property of the outline by going to your outline pen property, and let's say I want to change it to 4 points and then change it to a different outline color, and then click OK. So now you have the Powerclip object now. Now there is one more option that you have to change in Powerclip, because what happens is, if I'm going to, let's say I'm going to create a square here, and I'm going to make a Powerclip of this particular area only. So I'm going to click on the photograph, I go to effects, Powerclip, place inside a container, and my container is this square, right? And watch closely. If I click on it, okay, the girl there was off-centered. Okay, so what happens here is that in your options, you go to tool options, because the default option for Powerclip, you go to workspace and then click on edit. The default is auto center new Powerclip contents is checked. Okay, so I want you to uncheck that and click OK, so that when you're doing Powerclip, it won't auto center to the picture. So I undo, okay, undo, undo, and now I'm going to create a square, okay, and then just going to zoom in here. So I click on my photograph and I go to my effects, Powerclip, place inside a container, and watch closely. It's not going to auto center anymore. So you click on this square. There you go. So it doesn't auto center anymore. So that's the first thing that you have to change in the Powerclip options. Now, let's say I'm not happy with the position of the girl here in the picture. Let's say I want it to be not centered to the square. I want her to be on the side over here, the right side. So you still can edit the Powerclip object by clicking on the Powerclip object, and you know it's Powerclip because in here in the status bar you can see Powerclip rectangle on layer 1. Okay, so it's a Powerclip object. Now you go to effects and go to Powerclip and then edit contents. So once you edit contents, you can see that you can move the picture. You can not only move, you can also enlarge whatever you want to do. And just make sure that this square here, the blue square, is the Powerclip object. So what I'm going to move her to the right side and expose a little bit of sun. Now if you're done with the editing of your Powerclip, go to finish edit object, and it's in here in the lower left corner. Click, and there you go. Now there's another shortcut key to go to the edit mode in Powerclip. Hold down control, and then click on the Powerclip object, double click, and you will see that you are in the editing mode of Powerclip. That's it for the Powerclip basic. Okay, let's explore more of the power clip effect. Like right now I have three effects for power clip. The first one is, which you already know, is create a shape, basic shape, put it on top of the photograph and click on the photograph and go to effects, power clip, place inside the container and click on the container, which is that one. Then you can adjust the outline, say with that outline, and then you can even change the, since it's a shape, so you can go to your shape tool and you can make it radius corners like that. Okay. Now same as the circle, you can also do that. Okay, now let's go to the second part, this text here. Now if I want to power clip an image, okay, make sure you're on top of the image, the text is on top of the image. So you go to arrange, order to front of page. I'm going to adjust it, and then so I click on the image, go to effects, power clip, place inside of the container, and the container is the text. So click on the text. So that's the second way. So we already have two kinds, first one and the second one, and the third one is the shape. Okay, so what happens here is the shape. This is the final product here without the background. See, if I put it here, okay, it's a mask image already, but we didn't use other software, but we just use Corel Draw by creating a shape. So I'm going to demonstrate that first. So if I have a source image here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a shape or a silhouette of the bird, and then I'll power clip it inside that shape. So first I'm going to make the shape. So I click on my Bezier tool and you go click, click. So it's just like connecting the dots. So you just go to the outline of the image that you want to power clip. It's like making a shape. Okay, I already have the shape. I'm just going to move the shape here to the left. I've got the shape. Hit Control Z or undo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the photograph and then go to effects, power clip, place inside the container. The container is the shape that I just did. So I click and it says here select the selected objects invalid. So you may have to make sure that you're choosing the outline of the shape. Click and there you go. Now if you notice there's an outline, so what you can do, you can click on the power clip and then remove the outline. So that's another way to do the power clip using the shape. So we have three kinds, 1, 2, and 3. Now of course you can always extract your power clip objects by choosing the power clip, let's say this one, and you go to effects, power clip, extract contents, and you're going to have two separate objects.